seem real forced.
Hmm?
You seem real forced.
Peace. 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 Peace.
Peace. He's being a jerk.
Go ahead. Talk about it. Talk
He's being a
about
jerk
talk about
because
life.
he. Oh, you want me to talk about life?
Yeah, I don't know. Talk about something.
What part of life you want?
Talk about something you ain't want.
He think there's certain things that I count on him to do, certain things that I do, but he think I should do what he do because it's simple to him, and it's not always simple. And so instead of him just recognizing the fact that I don't choose to do those things, he gets mad.
Yeah.
Instead you just recognize that those things are not my things, you get mad about them. You get mad about them. You do. They're not mine. Or they're not my things.
Is that always the gonna be the standard to life though? Because I think that I do things that are not my things.
Right, but I do things that are not my things too.
Yeah, right. Of course.
And so,
Life, everyone does. Everyone
yeah,
does.
yeah, everybody does.
So
And
where the line is drawn? Where's the line drawn?
Like, what's the big deal about putting in all these things, extra shit and all that? I'm not trying to do all that. I'll click live and I'll be happy to talk to the people.
So where is the line drawn then if I want you to put the stuff on there to make people
I mean, I will to make you happy. I will to make you happy. I would to make you happy.
You did it.
But no, I didn't this time because I didn't. Because
I ain't say something.
You were putting it all on me. Like it would. Like no, you said something like aggressively to me, like to do it. And it's just like, hey, can you do that?
Is it always the approach?
Yes, it's always the
approach. It's always the approach to life. Hey, you know something? When you think about it,
we ain't squeezing. We ain't fit milk. You ain't gonna get no milk over here. My titties are real dry.
Is it always the approach though when you trying to get somebody to do some shit?
It is absolutely. It is. Yeah, absolutely.
Is it always the approach?
100%.
So it's never what it is you asking, it's how you're asking it. You can probably ask somebody to do some crazy shit, but I ain't asking you to do no crazy shit, but just hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, yeah, but you could ask them to do some crazy shit. They're gonna be with it because you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's life. That's how people end up getting themselves in situations.
I've been fucking.
That's how.
Listen,
you're cussing.
Sorry. I've been working on how I act. I'm just not at you though. Not cussing at you. But I just been working on how I act stuff in life generally to people. And like, man, I'm just trying to ask on how I act stuff to people generally every day in life. Because I be thinking like
struggle with that. That is simple for you.
Not just you though. You and everywhere. Because I be feeling like, God damn, man. I'm asking
people
stuff.
Don't understand me. It's the way that you ask.
You.
No, like people. I said people. No, I said people don't understand me.
Yeah.
But it's the way that you're asking for stuff.
Yeah.
It's the way that you're asking.
Ultimately by us. What do you think I need to understand about you?
What's happening? We're here just talking about life.
We just talking about life and just getting along. It's like how to get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened for real is just like, okay, say for instance, you know, like oftentimes when you got a partnership, whether it's, it don't matter. What are the relationship, the partnership, like you share responsibilities, like you do this and I do that. And then this is how we get together and make it like a
but
good.
He wasn't available to do the things that he normally do, so he thought I was gonna jump in and do it, but I didn't.
Yeah,
because that's not my thing. I don't do those things.
Yeah, and that kind of translates to a whole bunch of topics.
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch of topics, right?
But it's essentially asking people for what you need. Like
they will see you
and making it making it clear on like, okay, yeah, I usually do this, but I'm doing something else right now, so can you take care of that? Yeah, okay, cool, I
Mhm.
can take care of that, and I could have everything
That's
set
probably what
ready to
I can
go.
do, huh?
Yeah, it's just how you ask or how you say it, um, is the difference because I know what you do.
All right, so in my head right now, I'm taking that, I'm applying that to you, right?
Right.
And I'm taking it and I'm translating it to
The world.
everything I do, everything I do.
Right. Right.
So how can I do that better to help you? Like I could have just been like,
Just can you get it set up?
"Hey, can you get this set up?"
And I live in yeah, and I would have set it up because I know how you like to set because you're very specific, so you like to set it up very specifically. If that makes sense.
Maybe thinking like too. Hey, when I be at work, even when I be at work, maybe this is just a me problem.
Uh-huh.
Maybe this is a me problem.
Maybe.
All
No,
right,
it's not. You know
all
that.
right, okay. I try to communicate as best I can, right? But all
Ball
right,
light. Oh, you guys don't get to see our ball light. That's for us personally.
hmm? Ball right. I just swallow and try a can of Febreze. What do I do? I don't know, brother.
I call the
Good
number on the
luck.
back of the can.
God loves you too, man.
Call the number
Do
on the
the
back
best
of
you
the
can.
can.
But now listen. All right, man. I be having an idea of what I want did, like with every
For like for you.
for every yeah for me, but for every situation, even to accommodate you though.
Yeah.
Cause look, like even just to say it, like okay, we're gonna do a picture,
We
and
don't
like
need numbers. It's
I know
okay.
you
We
don't
don't look
need
for the numbers. It's okay.
gamer rule. I don't know. All right, so look, just listen. Like even
Mhm.
if I ain't know, I know that you want a certain like all this accommodation. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sitting certain height, everything. You know, it's all an
Right.
accommodation for you. But I showed you what it is,
Right.
so you can do it to like make it accommodate you.
Accommodate me. But yeah, but if you don't want me, if you or you don't like, hey, can you set that up? I ain't gonna set it up. Like, how would I set that up? Why? You're the tech guy. So I ain't even thinking about that. I ain't thinking about that. To be honest, I'm just not thinking
Yeah.
about it. But to talk about that, let
What
me
we
talk a
talking
little
about?
bit. I want to talk a little bit about the people I follow on YouTube real quick.
All
I
right,
don't do
talk to
that.
him.
I don't
Build
do
with him.
that
Build with
generally.
him. Build with him. Build with him.
And I like people. I like Paula. I like Louisiana on Louisiana High Ride. I like Jules. They're fighting, right? And my fight has nothing to do with them. So I won't participate in any chat that has one of them in the thumbnail. It doesn't matter who it is. If Jules has Paula in her thumbnail or if Paula has Jules in her thumbnail, I just don't choose to do that because I like them both.
All right, all right,
You
all
know,
right.
I like them both, and I've just
All
stayed
that.
away. I've stayed away from them.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why I've stayed away is just because I can't, like I can't support one over the other. I I have an opinion on what certain people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't said my opinion. I've kept it quiet because it's not my place to do. But the
Mm-hmm.
people that I really like, those are two people that I really like
Yeah.
on YouTube. And with them going back and forth with each other, it's just I've had to fall back. And I want, hopefully, somebody to move on
Right.
from it, right? So it can be something else. But if I see something negative
Hey,
one towards the
this
other,
kind of bring up the question, right?
hmm
Like, can you have two friends that's don't get along with each other, and then like you be, all right, I be cool with this person, and I'm cool with that person,
you can't
because
really
you
like
know
you
it's
got to back all the way out.
Gotta back all y'all.
Yeah, you gotta just throw
You
your
gotta choose
deuces.
a side. Why do they
Yeah,
make us? Why do
they
life
want
make us
you.
choose a
I
side
don't
though?
know, but you
Because
always
this
gotta
is the
choose,
thing.
and I don't wish
People
to
are so
choose.
different. Why do we gotta choose a
Yeah,
side?
and
I'm finna speak for me right
yeah,
quick.
but I just don't wish to choose.
Yeah,
So I
I don't
haven't
want
been
to either.
either
Because
place.
the thing about it is, what the reason why me and this person get along right ain't got nothing to do with the reason why you and that person don't get along.
Right,
Me and this person might get along on something that completely different from what y'all like to do.
right,
And then that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And
right,
what y'all don't like about each other ain't got shit to do with me. So
right.
it's like we ain't even sharing nothing
But
together.
when
Like, you know what I'm
you're
saying?
sharing on your
Like we ain't
thumbnail
even
that
sharing any type of.
but you're sharing stuff on your thumbnail that you're already gonna drug this one or that one. Like I can't support
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
I can't support
that's
no.
on
I
the
can't.
choosing side stuff. Cause
Yeah.
we ain't trying to choose side. But this what I'm saying. Aside from that right there, cause
Mhm.
that's later on in the game when we gotta choose a
Mhm.
side.
Yeah.
But check this out. Me and you friends,
Mhm.
and you might not be friends with this person, but I might be friends with this person. But
Mhm.
shit,
And
what you don't like about this person is
that
don't
don't
have nothing
matter.
to do with the
It
reason why
matters when
me and
those
you get along.
content creators get in fight. When the content creators get in fight, then it creates that divide. Who's going this way? Who's going that way? Like with the content creator. And I don't choose to go anyway. I have very, very strong thoughts on Jules's
Big Mac
past.
900.
I have very, very strong opinions that I've never spoke about
Mhm.
on Jules's past. I care, like I like going into Jules's chat. I have a great time. Paula, I like going into Paula's chat when now she's not going at Jules. But if she has a thumbnail up that is going at Jules, then I wish to not participate.
Right.
She was doing the Candace Owen things and other
Yeah, yeah.
things, and she
Interesting stuff.
hasn't done
Interesting
those.
stuff for sure.
Yeah,
But
but it's like now every thumbnail has Jules in it, so it's just it cuts me
nah,
off
you
from
don't
people
want to
that I like.
participate. You don't want to participate in that.
Yeah, and so I'm not gonna participate. I don't have any love lost for any of them, but it's just the fact that I'm not gonna participate in those things, if that
What's
makes sense.
up, El Jodel? Jodador.
Jodelle.
El
Yeah, and
Jodador.
so
Those
I kind of just meant, I'll catch somebody where I catch them. But like I just I can't jump in a chat where there's a thumbnail of Jules because I what they're saying about her, I have a whole different perspective
yeah, for
on it.
sure, for sure.
And a whole different
Yeah, right,
perspective than
right, right.
anybody else is seeing
Yeah.
out there. And
Yeah.
so with my perspective being so much different,
Mm,
right? And me not wanting to jump on a panel and try to ride and clear her past. That I don't like that's for
yeah,
her
no.
to do. That's
Yeah.
out of space for me to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it disappoints me though because I do really like Paula.
Happy to see you too, brother. Appreciate you for tuning
Yeah,
in,
so I
man. It's
do really
always
like her
good.
too,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I
it's
feel you where
just
you're coming from,
but
though.
yeah, but with Paula having, even though
Nah.
Paula might not talk about Jules,
Yeah.
her thumbnail has Jules in it
Yeah.
every time, and I
Yeah.
just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I like going to. I have fun in Paula's. Paula's is a more fun chat, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's fun, but it's just I can't do it because of my moral
yeah.
compass based on my
Yeah.
feelings on what
Right.
is out
Well,
there
yeah,
and how people are perceiving things.
why she don't get along with her? Not to say you agree or disagree, but you got reasons why you
Right.
do, get along with her.
Right.
And you know
Not
what I'm
even
saying?
see, it's not even about reasons why I get along with her. My perspective of what they're using against her
Mm-hmm.
is completely 100% like opposite of what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it don't align at all based on what they're saying. So it's not my job to fight somebody else's life and where they
Mm-hmm.
went. But I have to, like I have to not choose a person, but I have to choose my peace. So I just choose to leave everybody alone at this point.
I like that.
Yeah, I just
I
choose to
like
leave
that.
him all
I like
alone at
that.
this point.
That's legit.
Yeah, and but it sucks in some ways, but the other ways, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into that. Okay, we technical issues. I was supposed to be the tech person today. Um, share the bed
So
with the one you love,
share the bed with the one you
because
love.
that's where we're going. So
Yeah, we're gonna do some
we
more
do. We
lives.
just get so caught up in life. So
I
our
be
son, we have a 6-year-old son, and he's asthmatic, and we've been going through a lot the last 3 weeks
I
with
swear,
him.
he been to the
And
hospital two
yeah,
days straight.
2 days
He
straight
want to
was
go
in the
back tonight,
hospital.
but we telling him like, yo, you can't go back to the hospital
They
tonight,
gave me
bro.
everything
We
that you can
they done
have
gave you everything that you need, bro. You gonna have to
to be
chill.
okay. And
Yeah, so
so we've been going through real
so
life shit,
yeah, right,
real
right.
life,
We
like.
do want to go live more often, but it's just like, man,
But it's hard because he works full time, and
I be
sometimes he
working.
gets home at 1 o'clock. Sometimes he get home at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Like it
right.
just is what it is. There's no set schedule. But and then having this little asthmatic kid, like one day, like there'll be no problems. The next morning he'll
But you
wake
know
up
what?
and he got a big
But you
old
know what
problem.
though? I tell you what though. See, he do make a point though, cause what you doing, like what you should go live more
I should.
because
I
you
should.
know it's a lot of stuff that you want to talk about, like
Uh,
this type of stuff. Like
yeah.
I feel I'm glad that I can be here with you
Yeah.
to help you, like sort through
Yeah.
what you want to say about that. But shoot,
Yeah.
it's just experiences that you have, and then people can jump live in your
Yeah.
chat, and you
Yeah.
can just help like see what you be talking
Yeah.
about. They can like people gonna like what you got to slay.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I've been doing a lot of
Yeah,
shorts and
right.
stuff on my
Time won't give
skin.
you time, right?
Time won't give
You
time.
you can't make it up.
But
Yeah,
like
for
I've
real.
been doing my skin videos and stuff. With
Oh,
my
for
mental
real.
health
Mhm.
illnesses that I have, like they've stuck in the way sometimes they've gotten out of the way. So, like it's coming along slowly but surely. We will definitely. We look younger. Who does? He does because he just shaved his beard. That's what you wanted to do. See, he wanted to look younger.
Hey, look, man, the baby boy face. Say something in Spanish.
See, there you
¿Qué me quiere decir?
go. Wait, what is that?
Dime qué me quiere decir.
Ready for the summer? I'm always ready for the summer, man. I love the summer. The summer and fall are my favorite
For the
times of the
summer,
year.
for el invierno.
But see, where we live now, we live here in Arkansas, and they have a lot of mosquitoes. So I don't like that. Well, remember when we went to California? You were like, "Damn, they ain't got no barely
Yeah,
any bugs out
right.
there because it's that dry heat."
Yeah.
That's how I grew up. I
It's
grew up
south.
in California, and
This south,
like we be
man.
outside all day playing and
I
stuff. We
know.
don't have mosquito bites on us. We don't have any kind
Nah,
of bites on us. We didn't know
nah.
what that looked like.
We be wearing
Hey, Jennifer, how you doing, baby?
long sleeve dang t-shirts and stuff and pants all year. Mosquitoes crazy.
Thank you. I'm getting
Jen and
well.
Barrett.
Yeah, I'm getting well. It's just, I have my days. I have my days. I have my good days and I have my bad days. But
Thank ya. Thank ya.
yeah, there. I think
Do
that
workouts. It helps
once my
for
son
sure.
is on the mend, I'll feel a lot better. But we've been for weeks now. We've been going through a lot with him,
Hmm.
and it's scary. Like you always think of the worst, and then when you have a mental illness, you think of the worst of the worst. If that makes sense. Like general human always thinks of the worst.
Yeah.
But when you're suffering from a mental illness, it's like the worst of the worst of the worst that you could think of.
Hmm.
And it's like every 2 seconds you're like
Hmm.
pressing him while he's sleeping and he going like this, like, leave me alone. And you just want to make sure he's still alive, like through the night, and he get
Yeah.
mad at you because you're waking him up. So
Yeah, but he's. I think most of his sickness is like in his head anyway. Though we kind of
yeah,
like
Algernon, he works out. I
um
can't really work out based on we're working on me and being able to work out, but based on antiviral immune issues, it makes it hard for me to work out. Anti-immune issues, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, new something kind of new, kind of like adjusting to it. Cause before love used to work out, we used to have our little workout little system and stuff like
Mhm.
that, you know what I mean? But she kind of went to with the anti-immune, deficiency system thing.
What
So it's
I
like
forget is anti. It's like
immune
anti-infectual something. It's basically lupus, but
right.
it's a different kind of lupus than you were born with. I wasn't born with lupus,
hmm
so I
But
retracted lupus through the hospital,
we're adjusting to it and we're gonna still kick that
and
workout back
we
out.
yeah, and
Workout
but
back off.
we're trying.
We're gonna kick that workout back off.
I'm dropping down some weight and stuff
Say
like
your
that.
white player. I feel ya.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
See, I appreciate how you chat about being aware of your mindset and working through it. I'm sending healing vibes to
Thank
your
you so
son.
much, Shannon Bear. I try,
Yeah.
and there's people that might have. I always encourage people to get like a psych evaluation and then kind of decide what to do with it because they can go holistic, they can go, modern medicine. There's so many different directions that somebody can take when they know exactly what they're diagnosed with.
Mhm.
But if you got diagnosed one time 10 years ago that says you were bipolar, and then you're just trying to like
Mhm.
treat whether it's maximum or minimum of that bipolar, that might not be you anymore. Like you might have
Mhm.
established other mental
Right.
health issues. And so I urge everybody, like at least once a year to get a second evaluation. And holistic things may help too. Holistic don't really work for me. It's too many steps, to be honest with you. Like modern medicine works for me better because I can talk to people, I can create a community, and I got a set time that I take my medicine, right?
Mhm.
Like holistically, there's a lot of different things you need to do, and I'm just not committed to those steps. I'm just, like drink this certain tea at this time of the day and then do this
Well, to the
and
defense of that though, we haven't really tried a
I
lot.
haven't because I'm not because of what I've
Mhm.
seen. I'm just not sold on it. It's just
Yeah,
not
yeah,
for
right,
me.
right.
It's just
We
not
haven't
for me.
we haven't really been in an opportunity, a position to try a lot of
Right.
the
Right.
options. I'm saying, cause you,
Well, we're gonna try that one guy once that stuff comes
yeah,
back and
that right
stop.
there.
We're waiting for
I'm gonna
that.
be on. We talking
Yeah.
about like a parasite, detox type joint.
Yeah.
It's
But
like a
I
drink and
also
stuff.
take
So
different supplements through the day,
yeah,
like a lymphatic supplement I take during the day.
yeah.
I take the biotin, and I take them all in liquid form. I don't take them in pills, and they seem to help me a lot.
hmm
But it's just I don't have the dedication to do the holistic, but it's not wrong. I don't look at people that choose
Shoot,
it.
man,
I
you
don't
know
think they're
what?
making the wrong choice. They could be making the best choice of their life. It's just
hmm
not my choice.
Right, right.
My choice is to stick with my doctors. They
Mhm.
really haven't steered me
Nah,
wrong
that's official though.
in
Now,
any
and you
direction.
know what? I ain't gonna never cause just what we experienced, I ain't gonna never tell you like don't do what works because I think because
Thank
I'm
you so
experiencing some
much.
more stuff that no, she been said that. I read that
I know.
already.
I just want to make sure that was it.
Oh yeah. Because people have like I told you, whatever system that works for somebody, you gotta support the system.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like even with religion. Okay, I'm not religious, but somebody that has a religious system works for them and that helps them be, a better person.
Hmm.
Why wouldn't I support that?
Yeah.
That's like crazy
See,
to
that's how
me.
I
You
feel
know what
about
I'm
people.
saying?
But the
So
only thing that I wish, like the only thing I wish different is that they don't do a mandatory mental health evaluation like every year or anything.
mhm.
Like people that are getting any kind of psych meds, like
Yeah,
any kind of bipolar, any kind of
yeah,
depressant,
yeah.
they should be required. This is
You should
not,
pro-
this is
you
my
should
own thought.
you
This is
should
just my
promote
own
that
thought.
though.
Yeah, but this
You
is
should
just my
promote
own
that.
thought. I mean, I say it every time I can, but my own thought is the fact that they should do it. That like it should, like
Hey, well,
once a
look, well,
year.
maybe the patient, the person that has it, should take it on themselves
They
to
have
push
to
the
do it.
issue
I had
because
to go pay for it,
the
remember? I
doctor
had to pay
ain't gonna like
$250 out of pocket.
themselves. They ain't gonna
Mine
themselves
cost
be
250
like, oh yeah,
bucks.
you need to like get yourself reevaluated so you
But
can
I
like
had
oh
went,
nah, you
so
probably do it on
there's
yourself.
one content creator that comes on talking about they have mental health issues, and every time they say that they're on Respirone, it freaking makes me cringe. And the reason why it makes me cringe is because I can see other things in them, right? That Respirone is horrible for. I was on Respirone for a long time.
Mhm.
But I couldn't get stable
Mhm.
until I got off of the Breastferone. Even though they were using that for
Right.
anxiety, I had to get off of the Breastferone in order for my mental health to stabilize.
Right, right, right.
And so when I hear them talk about it, and like they can't take benzos anymore, that's cool. They can't take
Right.
benzos anymore, but they can give them a high dose of gabapentin, or
Mhm.
there's other things. But whenever they say they're taking Breastferone, I'm like, I see it, and I'm
Right.
like, that
That's
you got to get off Respirone. Like,
what you see.
uh, I see the effects, the manic effects that they're
Mhm.
still. You shouldn't have high and lows every day. You shouldn't have manic episodes every day. You shouldn't be um, overly buying one day and the next day you regret it. Like any of
Right.
these things, like you're supposed to be leveled out to
Right.
where to where like
Right.
your pills are helping you, and
Right.
they're not. And for me particularly, that person shouldn't be taking Breastferone, but I'm
Mm.
not a doctor,
You
right?
think it
But
worked for some people?
Breastferone works for people that have bipolar disorder.
Mm.
But if there's anything extra than bipolar, this is what Tracy Mark. If look, you guys look up Tracy Mark. She's on YouTube. She has over 1 million subscribers,
Mm.
and she was my doctor. And the first thing she said is Breastferone is ruining your life. Like, this is not going to help your anxiety at all. Like, this is like doing counterproductive to all of the other medication that you're taking. So your medications are never going to be leveled out as long as you're taking that Breastferone. The
Mm.
best thing that ever happened to me was her, like when she wrote in and took me off and told them, do not prescribe Respirone to this patient. That's in my permanent record. That's in
Right.
my permanent record.
Right.
Yeah, because there's just so many things that come with the Respirone.
Oh,
Um,
no, it's just
oh, yeah, but there's just so many things that come with it
mm.
that only fits
Dang.
bipolar. But if you have bipolar only,
You know
but you
what?
don't
Dang.
know that unless you do a psych eval.
I wish you can like take what you know and like share with the like
Yeah,
crowds of people that got
see what I know
you
though
know what I'm
is
saying? To
I
share it with
know
the right
what's
crowd
from
of people because
I know what's from my therapist, my psychiatrist, in a day program that I've been at, like
mhm.
before, and
It's
I
just
count on medicine,
yeah.
right?
And
I'm not the holistic type,
mhm.
and so I'm only gonna be a small, like out of the big pool. I'm only gonna be this big, like such a small gap of the crew, because I do believe in the medicine as long as you're on the right medicine. But they won't know unless you tell them. And
Mm,
when you keep on telling them and they keep on telling you wrong, then you know you're with the wrong provider.
mm.
Like that provider that kept on giving me the Zoloft.
Say I believe. Yeah, me too.
So,
Me too.
like, but I don't want to stop people from trying holistic or just
Mhm.
trying medication free and just seeing if they can get their life stable just based on. I'm not against any of those things, but
I
all I can
guess
say is what's worked for
a
me.
person gotta really choose what works for themselves
They
though.
have to try things, and
That's what
they
I'm saying.
have to, like they have to figure it out. And I'm not against any treatment that helps you. It's just I know it helped me.
Yeah.
I know it helped me. And But I also know that I
I
was
would agree that
able.
it did help you.
But this is the other thing though. I also know that I was blessed enough because of my husband to be able to go through a very expensive counseling system for a year and a half, which is called dialectical behavioral therapy. And that is not covered by any insurance anywhere. And so not it's a very small group of people that get it because you have to pay for it. Paying $250 a week for a therapy like that is a lot. And it was just part of our bills at that time because that's what I needed the most.
Yeah.
And that's where I made the most progress. So I can't, like I can't down people that can't afford it because it is very expensive. It's an amazing therapy program, but I can't down the people that can't afford it because it is expensive.
Mhm.
It was more than we were paying more for that than we were paying our living expenses.
Yeah.
And so I
Don't
appreciate you
don't
remembering.
remind me much about it.
Yeah.
Don't remind me much about it. uh
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. He's been very supportive, and he's even supportive on the days he don't understand. Like that, like the days that he don't understand, he's been very supportive of the stuff.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And so it's just, everybody has a different path, but the only thing I would tell everybody is to make sure that they're getting their yearly psych evaluations. That's the only thing I'm
Mhm.
really passionate about because like I went from and I usually don't talk about my exact diagnosis, but I went from bipolar to schizoaffective disorder in the blink of an eye. And I was being treated for bipolar and it wasn't working. And a lot of bad things were happening in my life. A lot of bad
Mhm.
things were happening. And it was because I was misdiagnosed. And once that came up and they were
Dang,
able
it
to
was
find,
it was a lot. Like when we think about it, like when we go over it, like just trying to find out what you really had.
good night, honey,
And
stay safe. Thank you
yeah,
so much for stopping
good
in.
night, man. Much love to you too, brother. But when we was trying to figure out what you really had, dang, it was a difficult time. It was hard. And this was our life though. We was like just living life, but in all actuality, we was going through a real very experimental time because we was
We didn't
trying
know
to,
what's going on.
yeah, we didn't know what was
They
going
didn't know
on.
what was
They ain't
going on.
know.
Nobody knew, like, really. But so that's why those psych evaluations are so very
That shit
important.
is real, too
They're
real.
so very important. And
Yeah, right, for
like
real.
I wish that, like anybody that's struggling, go get one. And they're gonna say, okay, you have situational depression. Like if you don't got nothing really going
Yeah.
on, they gonna give you,
You know something though, even though with the psych evaluation,
uh-huh.
even if you don't decide to go with their approach to getting well, you
Right.
still should get it just to know what
What
somebody
they're
else think
talking about.
about you.
Yeah,
Just to know
absolutely.
what somebody else think
Absolutely.
about you.
Yeah,
Somebody else think
absolutely.
like, oh, you got a problem with this
But
right here,
like
and you suffering with this right here, and
I've
you know what
watched
I'm
people on
saying?
YouTube, like you use their mental health instead of their mental illness. It should be their mental illness, but use their the lack of mental health, I'll say, right? Because they like to say, um, use that and say, like, okay, well, I know what's going on. Well, no, you don't know what's going on because you're not going through the proper channels to actually know what's going on and actually have an advocate for yourself when you can't. Now like it's taken years and years, but you advocate. Like if I go to the psych ward, he's my biggest advocate while I'm in and like while I'm in and I'm stuck and I can't do anything. I know that he has enough knowledge to advocate for me in order to, like to get us to where we need to be. And it's taken a long time. It has
Mhm.
taken a long time And some people don't have that. And the people that don't have that, that don't mean you deserve to stay there a month. You have to know what to say. You have to know what you have.
Well,
You have
you
to
gotta know it.
know the
But you gotta have
signs.
somebody that supports you though, so they able
You
to
do.
like give them pushback.
Yeah.
Because that's all they need. Those people need some pushback to
Yeah.
know that somebody's
But
supporting
you
you.
have to
That's
at
all.
least know the signs of what your mental health is,
Mhm.
right? Like you can't just be like, "Well, I'm bipolar," and they're like, "Okay, well, she bipolar, so she has to stay here 30 days." You need to say, "Okay, no, I have X, Y, and Z symptoms. I
Mm,
was diagnosed as a bipolar. I'm taking all my medication like prescribed, and I have X, Y, Z um, symptoms." That are going along with this. They might not meet edges, right? Like they'll be like, okay, there's something else going on if they're having these along with being bipolar, or after having bipolar for years and you can't
mm,
explain exactly what that is. Like that's you taking that's you not being interested in your mental health and what's really going on. You can't even really speak with a clarifying issue, or
mm.
a clarifying answer of what bipolar looks like to you, in my opinion.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
It's deep though. It's
it
hard.
is deep. What is the funniest thing you did this week?
Mm, you don't know. I had to probably like refer to work or something.
Yeah,
Funny
whatever.
thing.
You don't be doing nothing funny around here, so it has to be at work.
No, cause funny. You talking about fun? How you mean the funny thing I did? A funny thing somebody else did that
Well,
got me
whatever.
laugh.
What if somebody? Whatever.
Shit, cause
Somebody you.
I can go to what make you is you make me laugh.
I do.
Yeah, I'm laugh. I can
How would
laugh
I
at
make
you.
you
I
laugh?
laugh at you.
How would I make you laugh?
uh, shit.
Good for
Anybody can
yourself.
laugh.
It is. It actually is advocating for yourself, but you have to know what is going on with you in order to advocate. I've been going through this since 2017, and in the beginning, I had no idea. But I'm much more educated now. Like now that we're in 2026, that's been
Mm,
almost 10 years. Oh, I know. Thank you.
mm,
We're loving our backyard, our little garden and stuff. Oh, you're still in Toronto, so your weather ain't the best.
yeah.
Damn,
Dang.
Toronto's weather. You guys are snow. I
Yeah.
think you guys are catching some
Dang.
snow,
Y'all
or you're
got some.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's still
I had just
cold up
heard
there.
that. Yeah, Toronto's still
Yeah.
cold.
It's still cold up there.
Yeah. Okay. Funny thing I did.
I ain't got nothing funny. I ain't do. I don't know.
No.
I don't know how to answer the question. You tell me, and I might come up with something. Go
Okay,
ahead.
for me, something funny that you thought I did.
Huh?
Something funny that you
No,
thought
I
I
thought you was
did.
finna tell me a funny,
A funny
funny thing that
joke.
you
I
did
didn't
all.
tell a joke.
Not no funny joke. The funny thing you did all week. The question you
No.
asked me.
What funny thing did I do that you thought was funny that you laughed about?
Oh. Oh, oh, probably when I got up and seen crumbs all the way from your bed to the bathroom because
And I
you
didn't even eat them. They was in the
I
bathroom.
don't know like when you get in that stuff in
I
your
was,
mouth.
yeah, I was, look, I was asleep and I got the peanut butter. My son got some peanut butter sticks, so I went and got some. And I never even ate them. They was from my pillow all the way to the bathroom. Yeah, that's true. That was funny.
I'm like, what's up with
And you're like,
this?
what's going? And I had some peanuts, a couple of peanuts down there. I don't know where them peanuts came
Yeah,
from.
I'm like, what is
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. I laughed about that too. Was funny you went. So what's funny to me? Oh my goodness, whack a mole. I don't. We don't see moles.
stay out of the ganja?
Those are on the west coast. No,
Yes.
the moles come, but those are
He
on
said
the
whack
west
a mole,
coast.
stay off the ganja. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Stay off the. Well, he ain't. He just lied to you, bruh.
Mm,
He ain't gonna stay off the ganja, but he'll whack a mole. But that's all the way on the west coast. They like dry heat.
try.
Um, dry heat most.
Oh, I don't know that.
Um,
I ain't do that.
we got those other things that come in the yard. The thing that lives in our yard. What was that thing called?
Oh, groundhog.
Yeah, we got groundhog is here. We don't have most.
Groundhog. No, I think he
The
talking about something else.
funniest
I don't know.
thing, yeah,
Whatever. Go ahead.
but I forgot.
Funniest thing that I
Something
did.
well, not
I
forever.
did.
Oh no, we'll go back to sleeping. So he gets his snack. He gets his snack at nighttime, right? I don't usually get a snack unless I wake up in the middle of the night and need a snack. So he brings his snack to bed with him. Then he falls asleep while he's eating it. He lobs it on his pillow, and then the next morning he insists that I swap this pillow out. He tell me that I swapped his pillow out. When he got the damn cookie marks on the pillow, he got cookie marks all over his pillow, and then he tells me, "Then what the hell? Why do I have this dirty ass pillow?" Because it wasn't. His pillow is already dirty, and I just washed it
Nah,
yesterday.
man,
Yes, it
for
is.
real.
I'll show you. I can show you.
I ain't no look, chill out. You don't probably put swap pillows out on me.
No.
You swap pillows out on me. What
When
type of
I
stuff
make
is
the
that?
bed, we got two pillows on our bed, right? So I
Come on with the
bring,
line. Put your
look,
hand down when you're
I
talking.
bring
We do it the
one,
line.
two
Put your
pillows
hand up
on
when
my
you line.
side, one, two on
They
his
don't make
side.
it no
So
truth.
we don't
They don't make
switch
it
the
true.
pillows. So I don't switch the pillows when I
When
make
I
the
come back,
bed.
you done stack the pillows up on top of each other. How you know which one which?
Because I go like this. I go 1, 2.
She stacked the pillows up.
1,
So hey,
2.
stack the pillows up, man.
Yeah,
You
and then
know.
but he got enough nerve to want to
Hey,
know.
look, I ain't finna keep talking because I know you stack the pillows up.
He has
So that
enough
means that you
nerve
can mix them
to
up.
want to
And if you
know
mix them up,
why
the one
his
with the white
pillow
on
is
it,
dirty.
the
He
one
dripped
with
his cookies out of his mouth. Clearly, clearly, he dripped his
you can
cookies
drop your
out.
stuff. You use your
I
stuff.
don't be doing. Most of the
Lord
time, you
have
open
mercy.
a snack that I
Yes,
have.
I appreciate y'all tuning
Okay,
in
so
on the
we're
night. You
done.
know,
But we love you. Peace and blessings,
love everybody.
everybody.
Y'all, please be
Peace.
safe
Be
out there.
safe.
Like and subscribe, y'all. You know what I mean. You know, get going. Hey, but hey, yo, shout you live.
Thank
Want to
you.
see
Thank you. We
peace,
appreciate
man.
that.
Check us out later too, man. You already know. Appreciate everybody tuning
Thank
in. Y'all be
you.
safe out there. Please check on your mental health. Go, you know what I mean? Once a year, get it checked out. You know what I mean?
Otherwise, if you feel anxious, go for a walk. Fresh air is a really good way to help you out a little bit.
Peace.
Peace.